hit that subscribe button and the bell icon beside it to check out our latest videos before anyone else. Hi there guys, I'm Nikhil from GreedyTech and this is the camera comparison between the Redmi 5 and the Redmi Note 5. On the rear, Redmi 5 sports a 12 megapixel camera with f2.2 aperture, 1.25 micron pixel size and a single LED flash. On the front, it sports a 5 megapixel camera with a dedicated soft LED flash. On the rear, Redmi Note 5 sports a 12 megapixel camera with f2.2 aperture and 1.25 micron pixel size along with dual LED flash. On the front, it sports a 5 megapixel camera with a dedicated soft LED flash. Now let's look at some sample pictures. Both phones lack auto HDR, so all these pictures were taken with HDR turned off early in the morning. At the very first instance, there wasn't a huge difference between both phones, just a subtle difference in color temperature. Colors on Note 5 are slightly to the warmer side, but has better exposure control. Capturing speeds, focusing speeds and dynamic range are equally good on both phones. So far, rear cameras are evenly matched. Now these are some pictures taken with HDR on both phones. Once again, except for a slight variation in color temperature, both are almost equally good. So in well-lit conditions, it's a tie. Now these are some pictures taken in very low light outdoor conditions. Even in low light, except for a slight variation in color temperature, both perform equally good. Now coming to selfies, here are the sample shots. Selfies from Redmi 5 are slightly wider than Note 5, so that's an advantage. Selfies from Note 5 have better exposure control and better color reproduction. On Redmi 5, selfies were overexposed like all other Oppo and Vivo phones, so selfies look bright, you look fair, but they also look artificial and colors look faded. And sometimes you get a faded effect in harsh lighting conditions with background completely blown out. So if you want a natural looking selfie, Redmi Note 5 is the winner, and if you want to take selfies where you look fair, Redmi 5 is the winner. So you can pick the winner based on your preference. Now these are some selfies taken in low light conditions. Both phones come with a dedicated selfie light and take almost very similar images. In my testing, I didn't find the selfie light to be all that effective. Selfies still look very soft and blurry at times, and you need very stable hands to take sharp selfies. Now coming to video recording, here's the sample footage. So guys, this is the footage recorded using the Redmi 5 and the Redmi Note 5. I have the Redmi 5 on the left side and the Redmi Note 5 on the right side. I am recording video at 1080p on both the phones. On Redmi Note 5, we can even record in 4K resolution, but that's not supported on the Redmi 5, so I'm just going to record in 1080p. By the way, both the phones lack optical image stabilization and electronic image stabilization, and audio is also from the phone itself, so you can check out the noise cancellation from both phones. Now coming to the footage quality, colors on Note 5 look very warm, while on Redmi 5 they look more natural. Exposure shift is almost the same on both phones. So in this round, it's a tie, but I would prefer Redmi 5 for video recording. Now coming to the front camera video recording, here's the sample footage. So guys, this is the footage from the front facing camera of the Redmi Note 5 and the Redmi 5. Audio is from the phone itself. Both the phones are recording this video in 1080p and there is no optical image stabilization or electronic image stabilization on both the phones. Exposure control seems to be same on both phones, so that's pretty sad. Just like with the selfies, footage from Redmi 5 is overexposed to make you look fair, and you also get a slightly wider footage than Note 5, but colors are all inaccurate. On Note 5, you get natural looking colors with better exposure control. Once again, you can pick the winner based on your preference. So guys, to conclude, both phones seems to have the same rear camera with a slight difference in software processing. So you get slightly different images. Front cameras on both phones are different. On Redmi 5, it is slightly wider and processes images differently. So you can pick the best out of these two based on your preference. So guys, looking at the sample pictures and the sample footage, which phone do you think did better? Do let me know by commenting below this video, and if you are planning to buy either of these phones, use the link in the description. It really helps the channel. If you want us to make any specific video, tweet out to us with the hashtag AskGreedyTech on Twitter and we will try to make it as soon as possible. If you like this video, hit that like button and subscribe to our channel to see more cool videos on tech. I'm Nikhil from GreedyTech signing off. Have a nice day.